And today I'm going to be presenting the before and after of my LinkedIn profile. So I will show you the before photos first. I'm just going to share my screen. So this is the first picture of my before photo of my LinkedIn profile before I did all the editing based off of the LinkedIn learning videos. That's picture one. And I've got picture two. This is the last bit of my profile. So I only had two images. Obviously, my profile didn't have a lot going on. The LinkedIn Learning worked wonders. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4 after photos. So this is my first one here. I'm going to go over all the changes I made in a second, but I am just going to show the after photos here first. Have the second, my about section, the activities, my experiences, my experience. And then picture three. So once again, just carrying on from my experience. And then it goes into education and then also licenses and certification. And then the last bit here is just skills and courses I've taken. And then there's this little section here, interest, but I believe that was on the last one as well because I liked those previous to editing my profile. Okay, so I'm going to, not that one. Okay. Ooh. Best way for me was just to kind of split my screen up to show you my profile and then also the changes here. So I started with changing my profile photo. I found that in the add a profile picture. It was recent. It definitely wasn't professional. However, it was a nice photo that I took recently of myself. And it's typically how I present myself at work. And yeah, this immediately improves first impressions for those visiting my page and helps establish credibility and approachability for anybody viewing my page and who maybe want to reach out to me. The second change I made here was my background photo. I put it as the City of St. Albert building, which is where I work. So I figured that was kind of a nice touch for the professional aspect of things. I found that in the using the customize your background picture section, that was in section 1 as well of the LinkedIn Learning video. It adds a personal touch. It gives visitors insights into my connection to my community and also my career goals, because once I'm done with my diploma at NATE, I would like to move up in the city where I can. The third change that I made to my profile was the personalize my headline. So that's just right here, front of house assistant at the Art and Theater and school liaison. So those are the two titles that I hold. And then I also added this energized by great music and great people. It was suggested in the LinkedIn Learning video to add kind of a personal fun touch as well, make it more unique and your own. The fourth section here was the about section, which is just down here. So you can see here I've added lots. That was just to help personalize my profile and show my experiences, values I bring, and my personality. I just said it also invites professionals to connect and gives a clear picture of who I am and what I bring to the team. And then added skill section. That was just, where was that? Right here. So my skills, I've just added, I added a whole bunch here. So it kind of lists it along this side. So once again, just shows my skill set from taking it to the organization as well as on a personal level. I also added my work experience as well. So just kept it to City of St. Albert. So right here, work experience. And then my education, I've got NATE. And I also added the license and certification. Once again, everything that I've grabbed that was in section, these ones are in section 2 of the LinkedIn Learning videos. They said to add a little bit more personalized touch to your profile. And then I also added the licenses once again and certification. So basic first aid and pro serve ties into my job, ties into where I want to go professionally as well. Would love to stay within the arts industry. And then I also have my added in courses. So I've taken crucial conversations with City of St. Albert. And once again, this was in the second part of the LinkedIn Learning video of just the add additional sections as well. So yeah, it was a really good experience. I feel like it added a great touch to my LinkedIn profile. As you could see before, it was pretty bare, pretty boring. And this way, at least people know who I am and see that, my passion lies within my community and that's where I want to stay and I want to grow. So yeah, thank you very much for listening to my explanation of all the benefits of the LinkedIn Learning. Bye bye.